What's up, everybody? Today is Saturday, and we're looking to fit in a 10-hour shift. I've been doing 12-hour shifts recently, but I switched to 10 hours because the last 2 hours, sometimes you're kind of scraping by trying to get orders from McDonald's or Dick's. You can always rely on Dick's, but I don't feel like it's sufficient in terms for me. I got other stuff I'm trying to look at. But other than that, today we're going to be looking to fight through a bunch of traffic. It's the weekend, so more construction, the more streets closed. Let's see how it all works out. Right off the bat, we get a stacked order from Rachel's Bagels and Taco Bell, and I'm delivering the Taco Bell. This guy right here actually asked me for some tacos on my way out, but I already delivered them. So I got to enter in the code to or search for the customer's name and then dial, and then he'll buzz me in. So I go ahead and go into this building. If you look back at the map, it sends me to Central Seattle, and I was okay with going to down here. I know that it was going to take me like 20 minutes to get down to this area, which I was fine with, just because I know that this area had a peak pay. It was like $1.50. So if I can get a couple orders from here going back, that would be awesome. And if not, this order isn't too bad. $20 going there and back, maybe like 40 minutes round trip. So $2 an hour, that is acceptable for me. And in Central Seattle, you're gonna get a lot more orders where you're gonna have to deliver it to the door of an apartment building, and some of them are high rises, some of them are like 20 floors. And I've been in a situation where there was only one elevator, two of them were down, and I was trapped in the like 19th floor for like 7 minutes. So that's something you gotta watch out for. Once in a while it happened, but I was okay with going in on this area just to try to get a piece of that peak period. So I close out this order, and we make a good $23. There was a hidden tip for this order. So we get an order from Other Coast Cafe, and today it was very reliable. Once I got there, the two bagged orders were ready, and so I just grabbed them from the shelf and made my way over to where the customers were located. On my way there, for the first customer, which is on the screen, this customer was easy to get to. The other customer, I had to go through a street that was blocked off, and it was blocked off because there was this portable looking crane. So there wasn't construction. They just blocked off an entire block of a very busy main street. And so I was stuck at a light for, I don't know, it was like 3 cycles. Only like 2 cars can turn at a time. So that was really annoying. Next, I get another double order. And this one I thought was being clever. The first place that they told me to go to was the Egg and Us, and then go to Habit Burger. But because Habit Burger and the Egg and Us, the location, I thought going to the Habit Burger first and then going to the Egg and Us would be a better arrangement, because then I would be closer to the direction where I needed to go. But when I go to get to Habit Burger, the order's not ready. So I leave, go to the Egg and Us, and make it back, and they're still not ready. So I'm in there for quite some time. And then finally I make it out of there and make my way to the customer. Hi, the door code doesn't seem to be working. Yep, pound 1194. So that was bad news brewing for me. I had to not only get the wrong code, call the customer, finally get the right code to get in. Now I gotta walk up a couple stairs and to get to the customer's apartment, make my way through a couple doors. Sometimes in these apartments, they don't tell you like which direction the rooms are, the apartments are, and so you just gotta run around with your head cut off, look at the numbers, and try to figure out which direction to go. So I finally figured it all out and get the job done. Okay, so we're about 3 hours and 20 minutes in. I was doing good pace, but now a little falling behind the $30 an hour mark, but that's okay. It's just in the morning and at dinner time. Usually that's when the better rush happens. So that's okay. Either way, we're doing okay in terms of, I had a little situation where I ran into some traffic. The whole street was like blocked off, so that just really ate up a lot of time. But other than that, I think today has been really nice, really warm, really refreshing, and actually a bit relaxing. So I'm just taking it easy too. So that's the update for this hour mark. The next one will probably be in the next 3 hours, and we're stuck at this light here. It was green, and we didn't go nowhere, so that's gonna eat up a lot of time. Throughout this whole video, you're gonna see a lot of cones everywhere because there's just so much construction, and it's like construction at the most random place. I'm not really sure. I try to look around online to see what the update is. If you look at this particular background video right here, there's just cones, and I don't even know what they're doing. So I try to look around the Seattle.gov to see if I can get any information on, like when and where these places are, so I can try to avoid them as much as possible. But it's just too bad. Just gotta suck it up and deal with it. Here I have a bunch of payouts which are higher than, so there's just a bunch of hidden tips, which is great. It definitely brings the mood up from having to cut through all this traffic. It's the early start to the dinner shift, and I decided to take this McDonald's quick route to the Magnolia area. And to get to the Magnolia area, you have to cross a bridge. There's 3 locations, and all 3 locations is a bridge. And so I decided to take a scenic order and take this order so that I can just relax a little bit and enjoy the drive there. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Awesome. Here you go.
You can drive around next time the alleyway. They always drive for deliveries here.
Okay.
Like UPS and Amazon.
Yeah.
So if you ever see 22nd and see the units, B, C, this whole road is all in the alleyway.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Yep. Okay, so we're about 6 hours in, and we're doing all right. All I know is I've taken like huge long breaks. Lunch break, I had to go get gas. Usually I pump gas in the morning so I don't have to do it throughout the day. But the gas came out to be $70. That is, well, $69, but that is crazy. Usually when I pump gas it's like $60, I'm not really paying attention. But now that I saw the actual total and thought about it, that is insane. Usually cars that are gas guzzlers or like has huge tanks get up to that size, but oh man, what is going on here? I might need to sign up for that 10% kickback from Doordash Direct, whatever it's called. We'll see. We'll look into it. Let me know if any of you signed up and if it's useful or if it's just a hassle. Yeah, leave it in the comment section down below. I don't know what is up with DoorDash today. They're just being, I don't know if they're just being jerks on purpose, but if you take a look on the left hand side, this is where I'm located. I'm located on this hotspot over here on the west side, the most west side hotspot. Um, and you look on the right side, they're trying to pull me back to the hotspot in the kind of in the middle area. I don't know why they're doing that. I'm driving towards the west side, and they keep giving me these orders. Is good and bad. The bad thing is that they could pulling me into a different hot zone, and the good thing is that I'm getting a lot of offers, which I don't mind declining. I think that declining is a very useful tool. I think all dashers should utilize it just so that it increases the value of the order for other people, and also so that I mean overall it is good for other people, and then also it values your own time, so you don't waste it going all these odd places. But for me, I've been using it a lot. My acceptance rate has dropped to like 50%, but that's okay. I feel like I have Top Dasher already for the month. Towards the end of the month, I'll be able to recover that pretty quickly. I'll accept these orders towards the end of the month. These orders aren't bad; they're just not great, and I'm only looking to accept great ones just for today. So this is the last update before I'm finished in like 30 minutes. So I would have finished. I would have been headed back to a restaurant a bit earlier, but this guy. Okay, so I go get a Jack in the Box for this one order. I get there a little bit early. This guy, I call the girl. She says she's gonna come get the food, which is what the direction says. This guy comes out of the side door of the building, comes up to the front door where I'm at, and just stands there and kind of just stares at me and doesn't really say anything. And so I'm just 5 minutes goes by. Then he starts walking back. And then I call her again. I was like, "Hey, are you gonna get the food?" She's like, "Oh yeah. I sent so and so to go get it." And I was like, "Oh, was he wearing red pants?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "What the? Wasted like 5 minutes of my time. This guy didn't even say anything. He just kind of just tried to stare at me and kind of looked away. Whatever. Anyway, I gave him the food, and then he dropped one of the shakes. And yeah, I go turn it off because it's kind of turn off the camera because it's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, what a weird situation that was. This car on the right hand side died in the middle of the road, and so it blocked off one of the lanes. There's only 2 lanes crossing this bridge, and this really caused some major traffic. So all throughout the day, there's a lot of rerouting. There's a lot of traffic, and I think we still made pretty good money. I think $286 or so in 10 hours. I think that's pretty solid. So that's it for this video. If you like the content on this channel, give a like and subscribe, and I will see everybody on the next video.